Hello dear class members, welcome to another tutorial. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful, classy and simple turban for yourself or for your customer. Can you see how it looks? Can you just take a look? It's speaking luxury, and just imagine if you embellish this. Oh my god. Anyways, let's go straight to the tutorial. Hello class members, welcome back to class. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a very simple and neat turban for yourself or for your customer. And all you need is your sewing machine, which is really important. It's an important tool for turban making. You have to sew. If you don't know how to sew, you need to go and learn how to sew, because your sewing machine is going to be the best thing that ever happened to you in this time and age. Now, the other things you're going to be needing is your fabric. You can use any stretchy fabric for this design, but for quality and for richness, let me put it that way, that luxury look, I like to use this fabric that people popularly call raw silk. And all you need is 1 yard. A yard of this, which is 35 inches by, let's say, 58 inches. Some comes in 60 inches, between 58 and 60 inches length. That's what you will get. But the yardage is around 36 inches. So ensure that your fabric is stretchy. So you can use raw silk, you can use any stretchy fabric, velvet, and then the next material you're going to be needing is your fiber. You can use either fiber or foam. Where will you get this fiber? If you're in Lagos, you can just locate Mushi Market, where they sell shoe and bag making materials, or upholstery or furniture making material. So you can get this fiber right there, and you don't need too much. I will show you the measurements and the quantity of the fiber or foam you're going to be needing. But for this is what I'm going to be using for this video. If you have foam, just go ahead and try foam as well, and let's see how it looks. Now, the beauty of this turban is I'm going to be teaching you a really simple way to create your V-band from a round pleated band. So for my band, this is 12 inches. 12 inches. You can increase your band length to 15 inches, but I'm going to be using 12 inches for this tutorial. So the outcome of this design will determine whether you want your own to be wider or fuller. So 12 inches by the 36 inches, which is the 1 yard, and I'm going to cut it out. After cutting your band, you're going to measure your pipes. This turban has pipes, and each of the pipe will be 8 inches. So 8 inches in 2 places. Don't forget, we are still working with the full length of the fabric. So 8 inches. And then I'll go ahead and cut out another 8 inches for the second pipe. So this is my band. These are my pipes. And then I've cut out my belt, which is 4 inches. Okay. So this, I'm going to split this into 2 for the belt. So I already have 2 belts like this. So what I have left is going to be the turban base. And let's measure it to see. So I have 28 inches left. 28 inches left for my base. So this is the base, and then the belt, and then the 2 pipes. So, and this one right here is the band. Now I'm going to reduce the length of my band. This is 36 inches. Don't forget, 1 yard. I'm going to reduce this band to 30 inches. So reduce the length to 30 inches. So it's going to be, each pipe is going to be 30 inches by 8 inches. So this is my pipe right here. I've sewn it and turned it inside out. So what I'm going to be doing is just to insert this fiber inside the pipe. Okay, I know that is quite easy for you to do. I don't need to show you how to do that. So you insert each fiber into each pipe, and when I'm done with this one behind the scene, I'm going to come back to show you how to pleat. And before I go to the band area, the juicy part, for those of you that like to skip videos, please don't skip this part. You will love it. Now, before I go to the pleat, to the band pleating, this is my belt right here. The same thing I did for the pipes. I'm going to fold it, sew it this way, and curve it out like belt shape and turn it inside out. That's for my belt. Okay, now let me go and sew my belt, insert my fiber, and then we're going to come back to create the pleats for the band. All right, we are here on the sewing machine, and don't forget this is 12 inches and you can increase it. And what I'm about to do is just to create my pleats. I'm taking my time now to explain because I know that there will be beginners in this class that want me to take them step by step. So I got you. Don't worry, class captain got you covered. So for the first part, you're going to pick a piece. This right here is the wrong part of the fabric. The wrong part is facing up. This is the right side of the fabric. So you place your right side on the fabric on your sewing machine, leaving the wrong side facing up because you're going to be folding it downwards like this, and then you fold the tip, just the tip, okay, this way, and then I'm going to sew on it. This is what I have right here, okay, and then I'm going to turn it, and then I start to create my other pleats above it. So you can have up to like 5 pleats if you want to. You can have up to like 5 pleats. You can have 4 pleats. It depends on you. So if you pick it in a tiny way, you have more pleats. Okay? But if you pick it in a big way, you have less pleats. So I'm just going to fold it, place my presser foot, and then I sew. So this is how to create your pleats. So I'm going to sew this down. When I'm done, I'll just keep repeating the process until I've exhausted the fabric I have right here. You see how my pleat looks? Really, really beautiful. So the next thing you want to do, this is a round pleated band and it has 4 pleats, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you increase your own to be like 15, you can have up to 5 to 6, even 7 pleats if your pleats are closer to each other more than mine. So you're going to fold it into 2 equal halves like this, okay, and then you take it to your sewing machine. Please pay attention to this part. So this is the band part and this is the upper part. So you're going to be sewing a V like this. Let me have my chalk, please, so I can mark it so you can see. Thank you. So you're going to be marking, you're going to be sewing along this line in a slanty form, okay, so in a V form. So this is what will help your round pleated band to become V. So let's take for example that I've sewn this way. By the time you open it up, you're going to be having a V like this, okay. So let's sew that down. So this right here is our V band. So this is round that has turned into V. So I'm going to cut off this excess at the back, and it's time for me to join my band, which is this, to the base. To join your band to your base, you're going to, did I mention that the length of your base is also 30 inches? If I didn't mention that, now you know. So 30 inches. So I'm going to fold this. You fold your base and then you create a little notch here at the middle. And this is the right side of the fabric. This is the right side. This is the wrong side. So I'm going to place the center of this band opposite the notched part like this. So this is the center. The center has to be on top of the notched part and then you pin it down. Okay, so this is the joining. And if I open it up, this is what I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this fabric over like this because it has become my lining. There's no need to be cutting your lining separate from your initial fabric. So that's why I have everything in one length. So I'll just line. So I'll turn this so that I can follow this stitch line to join the lining. Now what? So this is what it looks like. I'm going to trim this excess off because you don't want the center or the inner part of your turban to be too bulky. So you trim off the excess. And when you are done, what you want to do next is just to turn this inside out through the sides. And this is what you have, looking really nice and neat. So you can leave your pleats to be round the way it was before, or you can make it into V like this. And this is the inner part, looking really, really neat. So when your customers see the inside part of your cap, they are impressed that you have done a really good job. So what we are doing next is to fix the belt and then fix our pipe and then we finish up. So just stay with me. Now, can you see how beautiful and neat it looks? Really, really neat. Now, you're going to attach your belt at this point that I'm going to be measuring. So from this center part here, you measure 9 inches to your right and then you mark. You measure another 9 inches to your left from the center part and then you mark. So these are the areas you're going to be attaching your belt. Okay, so I'm going to attach my belt and I'm going to come back. You will see how it looks like and then we're going to place our pipes. So I've attached my belt and I'm going to be attaching my pipes right here. And I'll pin this in place and then you go to the other side. And then you pin it in place. So what you want to do is to sew this down and repeat the process for the other side. Now we have almost come to the end of this tutorial. After attaching my pipe, I would advise that you weave these edges. I'm not going to be weaving so that I don't want this video to be too long. And that reminds me, if you have not joined my vault, this is a class, an exclusive class where you're going to be learning my best-selling designs, over 50 of my best-selling designs that you can charge premium amounts for when you learn them. And you can subscribe for 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. So if you're interested, reach out to the WhatsApp number on your screen so you can get real designs, like the kind of designs I'm talking about. Anyways, let's move on. Now I'm going to be folding this into two equal parts, and the last thing I want to do is to join this edge right here. Now, the reason why I'm taking my time to explain all these details is because I want you to get value. I love the fact that people send me messages saying thank you, praying for me and my family and my business, just because they are able to start their own business from this free tutorial. So if I can go this deep on my free classes, just imagine what I'm going to be giving to you in the vault. And you're going to be getting free monthly tutorials, like designs that I make every month. I'm going to be showing you same in this vault, aside from the 50 plus designs already uploaded to that class, and you can get instant access from anywhere in the world. So I'm going to join this place, close it up, okay, and when I'm back, I'm going to just gather the back, which of course I will show you how to do that as well. After joining the edges, the last thing you want to do is to pleat. And when you want to pleat, you can measure. This is 20. Okay, this is the joining part. This is 26. So you can just split on 25. That is 12.5, which is almost at the tip or at the edge of this. I'm going to be pleating now, but I'm going to lose this and weave later. But I just want to show you how to do it quickly. So you just go in and out, in and out. So we can turn this inside out. Beautiful, right? So that is all about making this beautiful turban. Let me just show you how it looks on the mannequin so you can see this beautiful turban in its original beauty. Now, this is what I'm talking about, making beautiful turban designs for yourself or for your clients. Can you see how it looks? Everything set, everything marama, so beautiful. What name are we going to call this my mannequin? I'm not giving this mannequin name. Anyways, now that we are done, I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye for now.